Okay, I have the Isle of Royal in sight here.
Gee, sorry I'm a little late there, but
Oh, that's fine.
just uptown heard the airplane fly over.
Yeah, we got some great shots coming over.
All right, good to see you.
Hi, Louis, and may I present you your own Wings Over Canada crew.
Whoa, hey, gotta like that.
See, where our budget's getting better and better every year, so
Oh, all right.
now we've got to, and I'd like you to meet Bruce Dickman.
Oh, hi, Bruce.
Nice to meet you, Louis.
Yeah, Louis Rouleau.
So what are we going to do today, Louis?
Well, you told me that you wanted to find an island, so I have an island for you. I call it the Isle of Wild. It's just off of Barkley Sound. We can land a plane in the lee of the swell there.
We have an airplane that's just loaded down with every bit of survival gear that I have and every bit of survival gear that Bruce has. Well, here's the drill for the show. We're going to simulate a bad weather problem. Today we've got great weather, but what we're going to do is we're going to get down to about 500 feet, take the two airplanes out, and we're going to have to make an emergency landing. And you're going to see when we get over there how self-sufficient floatplane pilots can be.
If we head out of the harbor, John, and then head about 210 for about 10 minutes, you'll see it. It's there, the white sandy beaches, you'll find it.
We're going to do everything by the book, which is to aviate, navigate, and communicate in that order. So we'll have the two airplanes, two cameras, and let's go and make it happen.
Sounds good to me.
Great idea.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
At 5,000 feet, also in the forecast.
Perfect. Getting a great shot of you, Louis. And we have an airplane that's just chock full of survival equipment.
And it's still under gross weight, too.
That's right. One of the reasons it's under gross weight is that we have Jeannie with us. And Jeannie is our camera person, unsung in the show. Works in the rain. Today we're not going to be in the rain, eh, Jeannie?
No way. No. Beautiful day.
She is also a pilot, so we have 3 pilots on board.
Okay, we're 100 meters behind you here, and I'll just keep it probably 20 to 40 meters off your port side.
Okay, I haven't got you at all. We're doing 105 knots here. Know where this island is?
Well, it's 2:10, John. About a few minutes we should have her.
We're heading pretty good. Do you see the island yet?
I don't have it in sight yet, but any minute now. So, okay, I have the Isle of Royal in sight here.
Okay, I think what we will do is we'll fall back on your starboard side, give you the lead, and you just call your move. And we'll stay out of your way, and I want to have a look at it too. I think I'm concerned about the swells and also Obviously, the shoal's up on the one side of it. Okay, well, this is the drill. One airplane is going to get anchored out,
All right.
and we're going to beach ours right here.
Okay.
Okay, and we're just putting some anti-skid rubbers on the bottom of it.
Well, let's see if these are my size.
Either that or swim back, Louis.
Well, there you go.
Well, we've got Chris Garcia here,
Nice to meet you, John.
and you've come along with in the 180, and your job is to keep these airplanes from hitting each other as they're floating out there, right? And the tide's going to be dropping until 3 o'clock this afternoon, so we're just going to let it out as we go.
That's right. And as Murphy's Law of float flying goes, no matter how long your mooring rope is, it's always going to be 20 feet too short for the tree you want to get to. Thank goodness for second ropes.
So Bruce is going to show us what would happen if you got out of an airplane and you had nothing but you were carrying.
First of all, since I can't holler loudly enough for help, an EPIRB. Stand it on a rock and it's calling for help right away. A whistle. That way you don't run out of breath hollering for help. And it happens to be tied onto a spare shoelace, which will also come in useful if one of yours happens to break. Everybody needs a knife, some survey tape to flag a path if you've got a little path that you want to mark, insect repellent, and a lighter.
You know, there was a father and a son about 10 years ago, and they ended up capsizing their canoe. They were rescued about 5 or 6 days after that. And they asked the father, what is it that you really should have had? And he said, there's one thing, and that was insect repellent. Because apparently they got eaten alive and actually had to be hospitalized with insect bites. Okay, so what else have you got in those pockets?
Bear bangers and flares.
Well, how does the bear banger work?
You've got a pencil launcher, you've got a bear banger. It's a small pop for the propellant charge. And then when the main charge goes off, it's a loud bang. The last thing you want is the bang happening behind the bear to scare him into charging at you. Do you want to fire it, John?
I'll let you do it. Good too.
right.
Now, this is kind of interesting because an axe is required, but a saw isn't, right?
That's what I believe. However, I've found that the saw is far easier to use than an axe because it's less energy. And imagine if you've hurt your arm on the crash,
Right.
how are you going to cut wood with one arm and an axe?
Yeah, you can always use a saw with one arm, whether you're left or your right, doesn't make any difference.
That's
but
right.
You can't swing one of those. This is kind of handy, which is your, you want to model this?
Oh yeah, well you can model that one and I'll model the other one.
Okay, you've got one too?
I've got a different kind. This way I don't have to worry about wind and I don't have to worry about bugs. Because I can just disappear in here once I get the sand out of the zipper. And that's all there is to it to keep the bugs out.
While Louis is putting that in, I want to show you the proper way to use a mirror signaling device like this that you can go out and buy. You hold it up like that, and you, obviously with the reflective side on the outside pointing towards the sun, you would hold it up like that and use your thumb and reflect the beam of light off your thumb and then line your thumb up with the plane as it goes overhead. That would work well. Now a lot of people don't have these things, and there is a device that you can use that's just as good, and every household has one, and it's a disc. Works exactly the same way. You got the reflective side on the outside, the hole in the middle, so you just line it up and put it against your eye, hold your thumb up, it grabs the light, and you point it at the airplane, and the airplane goes over, and you shine this on the plane and the pilot, and they'll see you, and they'll send a a message to search and rescue, and someone will come and look for you. Simple as that.